I saw this video circulating over on X of a man who decided to convert to Islam, was also transgender, and also claims to identify as being a 10-year-old little girl. Now, this is probably the first time I have ever seen a transgender individual, a biological man that has decided to convert to the religion of Islam, and then also at the same time claims to be identifying as a 10-year-old little girl. So I guess I'm going to have to show you the video and then we'll make some comments after you guys have seen the video. But be warned that it is extremely weird. And this dude is dressed up in a hijab, all that sort of stuff. You get the whole picture. Got a teddy bear. Just have a watch.
Hi everyone, Elsa Bear says hi. I guess I just wanted to do a slightly awkward conversation, and it's gonna be, so I got on, well, I follow a lot of other sisters on TikTok, and a lot of them be like, oh, well, what happens if a transgender person goes in the restroom when a woman's trying to fix her job? And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, I'm a transgender woman who wears a hijab. What happens now? What happens if I need to fix my hijab? Am I supposed to go in, where am I supposed to go to fix my hijab? And it's like, I think they forget that there's some reverts and even non-reverts. There are like Muslim transgender women. And my cat says hi, Arma says hi, and it's like, because I'm like, okay, this conversation could be very awkward, and the reason is, it's like, I'm trying to keep this halal, and I'm not sure how to do it, so basically, I don't have male parts anymore. I had a surgery before I even reverted. So for me, it would get that's one of the ways it gets really awkward, because it's like, okay, so I'd have to, by some of their thinking, it'd be like, okay, so I'd have to go into the men's room to fix my hijab, looking like this, or like this, and then it's like, okay, that's going to get really awkward, because, because my body is based from the neck down is a woman's body. I'm trying, I'm not describing it, I'm just saying what I can to keep it. I told you this was going to be an awkward, but yeah, it got me thinking, where am I supposed to go to fix my hijab? And like, I don't flaunt that I'm a transgender woman, like post-op transgender woman. I mean, if someone asks me, I'll tell them, but if I'm in a bathroom situation, I'm going there to pee, maybe fix my hijab. That's it. But these questions are a little bit more complicated than people make them. Bye.
America has a significant mental health crisis. So does a vast majority of the countries in the West. But my goodness me, does this take the cake? It seems as if this person has lost a few brain cells over the years. And not only is this person believing that this person happens to be a transgender woman, which we know that doesn't really happen. Like, the fact of the matter is, this whole idea of trans in the first place, what even is that? No one has been able to explain that to me. And I've even seen loads of these trans people try and explain it, but they can't even explain it themselves. It's like your brain is complete mush at the moment. You want to be in the clouds in Delulu land, but yet you also want to live in reality somewhat. So you're trying to bring everyone in Delulu land with you and forcing your Delulu onto pretty much everyone else and thinking that's the Salulu, and it ain't. Believe you me. And this person just takes it to the nth degree of insanity. So I wonder how the Muslims are going to feel about this when they see it. And I was watching some of the comments, like when they got posted, and you had quite a few Muslims were going, "This is an outrage. We don't allow transgenders in our religion. Muhammad would be totally against this, and so would Allah." And I'm going, oh boy, here we go. If there's one thing that we know for certain is we can rely on the Muslims to get extremely upset when you got someone that is parroting around in their religion. You can't parody Muslim or Islam. You can't do that, man. So the thing is, this person not only acting as if this person is a transgender woman, but then also trying to explain how the whole bathroom situation, what do I use? Do I use the female bathroom because I claim to be a woman, and but I don't have male parts. I got rid of them before I converted to Islam. I don't know about you, but this was a very hard video to watch. I was like trying to pay attention, trying to follow along, and trying to get the context surrounding this video and what this person was saying. And I'm still at a loss. Like, what was the point of this video aside to show us that you were actually deranged and insane? Aside from that, you need significant help. We kind of get that. And that you're acting like a little child. So that also should be concerning when you're a fully grown adult. But one thing is for certain, I saw Graham Lynham post this, and he was basically going, what is the one thing they're trying to tell us about the religion of Islam? And one person goes, the trans community is an international communist PDF file ring. Yes, that is also true, but it's also true that you can be claiming to be trans, part of the Muslim, you want to even call it, we'll call it a religion, okay, a death cult. I've called it that many times. We'll go with that, is also part of a PDF file ring. So they're both equally together on this. And Graham goes, that is one way of putting it, yes. So this person, one way or another, is actually revealing to the entire world pretty much everything we already knew. The trans and Muslim community are identical when it comes down to the PDF file ring. Like, hello, I think that is quite evident, especially when you are a full-grown man claiming to be a woman, claiming also to be Islamic, and then also acting like you're a 10-year-old little girl. Can you not see like the actual irony of all this? I don't know if this guy's parroting or not. I'm still trying to work that out myself. I don't think this person is, but it still is showing us all, like, not only is this person a nut job and needs significant help, but also the correlation between the trans community and the Muslim community when it comes to being a PDF file. And it's also quite funny because Muslims don't accept transgenders, but yet they also accept PDF files. So there's that. But then also you've got members of the right now that I've been seeing. Why is it that the Jewish community protects and accepts the PDF files in Israel, but also you've got an entire religion, you want to call it that, death cult, that accepts it in their own religion, man. So how do you work that one out? Maybe two things can be true at the same time. Who knows? I don't know if any of these stories are true about Israel protecting PDF files or anything like that. I certainly know that it's true that Muslims allow child marriage and allow child incest and all that sort of other stuff that goes on in their religion, because guess what? Their prophet Muhammad did it. So therefore it must be right. Of course, they can't do it in the West because they're not allowed to, but obviously in Islamic countries, they definitely can. But yet they're not allowed to be trans because it goes against their Quran. They're allowed to R-word young kids. Right. Okay. So I don't see how both are acceptable, but like one is more acceptable than the other. But anyway, this person, I think, is just taking the absolute cake, like in all of it, just showing us all being trans, something that Islam doesn't accept and hates. And then also at the same time, wants to become a Muslim and then wants to identify as being a 10-year-old. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. Maybe I've missed something. I don't know. But you guys take care. Be blessed. And I'll see you all in the next video.